Will Adam Sandler ever make a good movie again? Pixels stars Adam Sandler, Kevin James, and is directed by Chris Columbus. So Pixels starts out in the 80s during this video game competition, and the games will be recorded and the winning footage will be sent up to space. So now we're in the present day, and then this footage has been taken by the aliens, and there's an alien invasion, and they are invading in the form of 80s video games. Guys, this sounds like a really cool idea. I mean, I grew up in the 80s. I was a teenager in the late 80s, so that was kind of my heyday. So I remember going to the arcade, and I remember playing Pac-Man and Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Jr. is actually my favorite video game as a kid. Now, this movie can be categorized as part video game movie, part science fiction movie, and part comedy, and it fails on all three fronts. Now, Adam Sandler has made some good movies. He hasn't made a good movie in the last at least decade, but Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, I grew up loving those movies. And 50 First Dates is also a really good movie. But in this movie, the chemistry between him and Michelle Monaghan is non-existent. They are clearly phoning in their performances. Everybody in this movie is phoning in their performances. Peter Dinklage might be the only one that seemed like he was trying to give some sort of effort to this. But another problem is the writing. The dialogue is just atrocious in this. This is supposed to be a comedy, and it is not funny at all. I might have laughed once. The whole time you're just kind of pissed off. They probably spent $100 million, $150 million on this movie, and it's just a complete waste of time. It's garbage. Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, they had great chemistry in 50 First Dates. Maybe that's why they've put them in countless movies together. Also, Wedding Singer. That's another really great Adam Sandler movie. And it was really funny. Why has he stopped trying to write good comedy in movies? I don't understand that. You have a huge team around you that could probably come up with great scripts, but for some reason, I don't know if he was trying to appeal to the child audience. I really don't even think kids would like this movie. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, those with children, let me know. I saw this movie with some kids, and even the kids laughed maybe a couple times during the movie. Also, Josh Gad. He is so annoying in this movie. Every line that they give him, he decides to yell it for some reason. Maybe he was trying to channel Steve Carell from Anchorman, but Steve Carell had really funny lines, and Steve Carell was that type of character. Josh Gad was not that type of character. He was supposed to be just a normal type of guy, a nerd, but not the type of guy that just yells all the time. I wanted to throw M&Ms at the screen, people. Also, I love 80s themed movies, even the ones that are in the 80s. That is another aspect that they could have had fun with, but again, they failed. And to my knowledge, this idea of reaching back to all those classic games and making a fun movie out of it could have been really great. If you've ever seen the documentary, The King of Kong, that's a documentary about Donkey Kong that looks like it cost 50 cents. And it is enthralling, just great. And it's funny even though it's not even meant to be funny. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. It's actually a documentary about two guys warring against each other to be the king of Donkey Kong. If I had to give any good news about this movie, there are maybe two scenes, the centipede scene, and you know what, guys? I can't think of another scene. The centipede scene is really the only redeemable scene in the whole movie, and that is maybe 2 minutes. You know, guys, up until this moment, I was going to give this movie a 2 hours lost. But just sitting here, I can't think of a redeemable thing about this movie that's worthy of not giving it a looped in hell. So you know what? What the hell? Let's give it a looped in hell. It's that bad. The Adam Sandler of 20 years ago, please come back to us. Please give us some good, funny comedies. I know you can do this, man. Anyway, guys, that is my review. Let me know what your favorite Adam Sandler movie is. And also, let me know what your favorite classic video game is from the 80s. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And Humdrum out.